Hey, this is LazyFrog here. This is my second commentary. Again, I will be fast forwarding through the non-action parts. And in this game, it turns out that it's pretty much the whole first 7 minutes. It's Ender's Mirror, me versus BB. This is a custom game. BB is a really good 1v1 player. He's known as Gremlin's OP on the leaderboards right now, with since the reset. He's pretty well known. He's been playing since the game has came out. I'm good friends with him. Is not as good as friends with as Nathan. Hi, Nathan. I love Nathan. Heartbreak Nate, I mean. But in Ender's Mirror, you should usually double base. And what I'm doing here is I'm going barrack second on my expo. To do this is I have the good side. You can tell which is the good side by looking at the mini map. North side on this map actually gives you a little more veteran reactor. So since I'm on the bottom, I only needed one marine to take that hook, but I build flamers so I can steal a hook. So that's why I'm still building more than one. I'm just bringing the extra flamer to assist with the money gathering and everything. He should be harassing me at this point, but he isn't usually, and I'm not doing it either. Maybe it's because it's a custom game, but I decided not to do that. I'm just upgrading a little pads here to help with my eco. I would not recommend doing that all the time, but I was trying to test out a new strategy. It's a different version of a strategy I usually run. I'm going double air pad on my expo. You see, he's doing pretty much the same thing. He gets a gunner though and I don't. I still don't have a gremlin out. I just got my first one queued up. It's about maybe 4 or 5 minutes in the game. Again, you always want to be hitting the back key. Doing this allows you to see if he cleared his reactor yet. Of course, BB already has done that, and you also want to make sure he doesn't, if he's going to recycle for an air pad or something. You can also keep track of his points, or your own points with that. See, I'm going double summit. This ends up not working out for me. I end up losing because I don't have enough to pump. I was hoping that extra 2 supply pads and everything would help me pump, but it actually worked out pretty well. It will beat a non-15 Anders, top 15 Anders player on this map, but it won't beat, it won't beat everybody, obviously. I could perfect this build, but there's, he comes and attacks me right over here, and this is pretty much when I slow down. That's 2 mini gremlins. I wasn't expecting that much. Right now, because the build really slowed down. I should have gone a little earlier and taken his reactor. That's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to maybe slow down his production. I have 4 and 4, and he has probably like 12 gremlins. The only reason I'm not going back is because he has a couple more hornets, and he also has some hogs as well. Let's see, I just took his reactor. He can't pump anymore, which is a benefit to me, but he has already way too much, and it's a little too late on my behalf.
Be back soon.
It could probably even beat a better Anders player than I was thinking. Here comes his Spartans. The flamer build will counter this, but my flamers were in the wrong position. They were still clearing out the hook. They have flashbang. They are perfect to kill the Spartans, but I kill the one on the ground, but there's nothing I can do to kill the one that he jacks the hornet with.
Who's my bro? Who?
And he ends up taking out my base right before I get wingman, which I think could have been a game changer. Wingman Hornets is really strong against what he's doing. Especially since I'm going to stay on Tech 2 and he never takes me out of the hooks. I could have gone straight to air pad like I am right now. Now he catches my units going back to the base, and I pretty much get cleaned right out.
We would have beat him again.
And this is where the game is officially over. I just don't have enough to take him out.
I don't care. I'm not playing for real.
His zone is a pretty good strategy.
I'll take
I
a
like
different
it.
leader as the prop. I think I've got.
But it is definitely beatable.
He's the one I've got the worst win loss.
Maybe something that I did, but instead of upgrading my base, both
I think I played
bases.
like 7
Oh well,
with
my
like 400.
expo. I could have pumped out a few more
Something like that
gremlins
at
and played more defensive. In retrospect, I played a little more defensive. Maybe I could have stopped that army, or at least delayed him a little more. Just sent my flamers over there, taken his hook, and I could have continued double pumping. Because he would have to fight my army instead of my base, and with my base still up and pumping, and armies fighting, I could eventually get the lead because I'm right there,
Oh shit, that could
and
be
he
a
can't
problem.
pump because I have his hooks. So this could work,
Oh no,
but it did not work in this circumstance.
Oh no, banshees.
I hope you enjoyed my second commentary. Hope it was better than the first one. Visit my site, www.lazyfrog.us,
Pretty fast, and you can put
and I will be making more commentaries in the future and more videos. I will try and upload at least 2 or 3 a week, and hopefully some wins, unlike my 2 losses that are up here.
And then plane started speaking, and I was like, what?
Just leave me some comments, subscribe, and some recommendations. Tell me what you want to see and what you don't want to see.
You said
I
something,
guess.
and Timmy flared something.
You want to hear? You don't want to hear Afterburn's voice, or who's talking? Dog? I'm not sure. And you can see me sending BB a message right here. That's not fair. Good game. I don't know what that means. Oh, I was asking him what map he wants to play next. Well, thank you. Have a great day. I'm out.
Fuck my profit.
I don't know. Who would you think, Garner? Who was the weak link that game?
I don't know, because like